Hello. Right now we will start the chapter 7, which is data cleaning and preparation. The first thing how to clean data is to deal with the NA values, right? And this is the most important thing that missing. How do we deal with the missing data or NA data? And the second is how we do the data transformation, for example, to remove duplicates and transform data using a function or mapping or replacing values or renaming the columns or like discretization and thinning, and also detect outliers and permutation and random sampling, and also compute the dummy variables. So these are all about all the things I will talk in this video. So that will be chapter 7, part 1. And I want to finish chapter 7 in 2 videos. So this is the first video, and I will share my screen with you first. Let's check what I have. Okay. It seems like I closed something. Okay. That's fine. So I close my Google Chrome, and okay, let me stop this one. Yeah, and P. So let's check to our. Let's go to our Python, which is okay, chapter 7. And I think there is a bad thing that when I find this official, when I start to use this official data, not database, official notebook from that book, then I have, so it saves a lot of time to type in, but also I want to practice to type code. So I will still to type the things that if I want to practice my coding skills if I want. So for example, okay, first we have this data, which is string data, right? So when we have the string data, what we have is an a value. So it's now. So it tells us, okay, this one is null, which is correct. So what should we do here? Okay, this one so we will actually refer missing data as NA, which stands for not available. In statistic applications, NA data may either be data that doesn't exist or that exists but was not observed. So when cleaning up data for analysis, it's often important to do analysis on missing data itself to identify data collection problems or potential biases in the data caused by missing data. So let's look at here. Okay, this is the data 0. Just to choose it to be null, and then we can see, okay, it is changed. So right now, what is string data? Okay, it looks like this. So that's how we handle it. And in NA handling methods, for example, job NA, job order, and field NA, and is now and not now. And the next part is featuring out missing data. So from NumPy import NaN as NA, what we are doing is we have the option to do filter out missing data by hand by using pandas is now and Boolean indexing. The drop NA can be helpful on a series. It returns a series with only the null data and the index values. So here we have this index, right? And so this is the index. And if we just say, okay, data job NA, what we will have, okay, we will just only have these three rows, right? And we can also do something like this. And let's check, okay, what's in data? What's in data? This data frame here, and then, okay, data. So I just say, okay, data drop NA, and let's see what I have. Oh, sorry, it should be here. So, oh, I only have one row left because there is no non-values. And another way is use how is equal to all. So when we'll just drop the column or the row when everything is null. So let's see probably a result. See, so the this row is deleted. And so that's how we use drop NA. And so to drop columns in the same way, we will pass access is equal to 1. How to do it? We change data itself. We change data. We change something to NA. And okay, this is the old NA. This is the old NA, and this is the new one, which we change data 4 to NA. So what is data 4 before? Let's check it. Okay, then you can know how we get that. So what is data 4? Okay, key error. Yeah, there is something wrong here. So data and data 4, we cannot get anything. But when we say data 4 is equal to NA, then we can get something. So here is the original data. Okay, right now we have, actually it's a way to create a new column here. So we have a new column which is 4 and everything is null. So how do we do it? Drop NA all, then we can do it with the access is equal to 1, then we assign a column. So that's how we do it. And the next thing is threshold. So what's that for? Actually, we can a related way to filter out data frame rows tends to concern time series data. Suppose we want to keep only rows containing a certain number of observations. We can indicate this with a thresh argument. So how to do this? We have a data frame here, which is like this. So, okay, df. Okay, it looks like this. And after we do the alloc, actually we have assigned a lot of NA values there. So what's df right now? Okay, so this is df, and okay, I want to drop NA. Remember, drop NA is drop every column. So after drop NA, we will just leave 4, 5, 6, right? This is 4, 5, 6. And if we set the threshold, let's see what will be the result. So if threshold is equal to 1, then we just contain a certain number of observations. We just drop NA in the first 2 rows. So yeah, and how about we change the threshold? I want to change it to 4. Okay, there's nothing, and change to 1. Okay. How about 3? So the threshold is equal to 2, is that there are how many NAs in it. And if it's 1, and then everything will be in here. And then if it is 3, drop NA threshold is equal to 3. So yeah, I'm a little confused about drop NA threshold. What's that mean? So let's check. Okay, drop NA and the threshold require that many non-NA values. So many NA values. So I need 3 of them are not NA. 2 of them are not NA, and one of them, at least one of them. So yeah, then I understand it clearly. Okay, let's look at filling in missing data, which is let's fill 0. The easiest thing to do. We can also fill in with a dictionary, right? So how to do it? Okay, let's check what's df first. So df is changed a lot of times. So we have df, and the first we fill in 0, and second one change to 0.5, and 2 change to 0. So 1, 2 is the column name, and let's say, okay, I want to change to 8. So see, it changed to 8 in all of the non-values in column 2. And the next thing is about, so fill NA we can do in place equals true, or I mean, if you just fill NA, then the original data frame is still the same. So you need to like replace it, or what you can do is to put it in place is equal to true there. Okay, so the next part we are looking at is, okay, let's see what will be the result here, right? So, okay, this is a DF, the data frame, and we have 3 columns and 6 rows. And then what we do first to how to fill NA is, okay, forward fill, how to fill, what is forward fill? So everything actually after that is something before here, and here is like this, okay. And what we are doing next, we have limit 2. So what's the meaning? We only fill 2 of them. Okay, so that's what we can learn from fill NA. And another fill, how to fill it is fill min, right? So you can pass the mean or median value of a series. There are a lot of methods for us to do this. So the next part we are looking at is data transformation. So first is remove duplicates. Here we have lots of duplicates, values 1, okay, C2, 4. Actually, they are duplicate. Do we have duplicates? Yes. Okay. Remember, the first one will not be think as duplicate, which is interesting. And then we will use job duplicates, right? And so we will use job duplicates, and we can also assign to filter duplicates only based on the column, and we can keep last. We will return the last one. So what do we have? What we can do here? Okay. What's in data right now? Okay, this is data, and then drop duplicates in K1. Okay, see, this is the result. We only have the first 2 values because in K1, the only thing that are unique is 1, 2. And let's drop the duplicates. Keep last. K1 and keep is equal to last. See, what we will get is the last 2. This one and this one, right? And we also can drop duplicates of both, like 2 columns, 3 columns, whatever we want. So for K1 and a K2 combination, there are only 1 duplicate, which is this, but we will not remove this one, we will keep this one because we say keep the last. So it was 2, 4, 6. It's different from when we first when we just job duplicates without assigning anything. If we just use job duplicates, then it will leave this row, which 2, 4, 5. So yeah, that's all about job duplicates. Then let's look at transforming data using a function or mapping, which is, let's see what's in there. So, okay, meat to animal. So for the food, for this, so, okay, so for us, we will like to create a new column, which is, I mean, when we have food, then we want to fill in the animal column, for example, bacon, then in the column animal, it will say pig, a pig value will be here. So how do we do it? Okay, first, what we can do is to make, actually is to clean this part. So make everything in this column that can be changed or have a value, right? And then what we can do is to use this map to create a new column, which I think is very interesting, like data, like cutie or creature is equal to lower case dot map meat, right, to animal. Okay, so let's check what's in there. Meat to, so here is so we have food and meat to animal. Okay. So this is the, let's check what's in data, okay? What's in data right now? Okay, see, we have this new column, which is great. We could also have passed a function that does all the work. So we do this and data food map. And let's check if we have this food actually. Yeah, let me check here. And then we use this one. And okay, I think it should be like this data. Yeah, the creature is equal to something like this. And this is data, okay? So it's the same way we can use map lambda or we can use map directly. But we actually still need that dictionary as a base, right? So remember, we need to write this one as a base. The next part, we will look at the replacing values. So we have this series. Okay, we want to replace this number to NP, NaN. And also I want to replace both of them to NP and NaN. This one, and this one. Okay, successful. And also I can replace them one. So this one into NP and NaN and this one into 0. Okay, it's success. I change it successfully, and we can also do like this, use a dictionary. So I don't think that's a big problem here. And let's go to renaming access indexes. So it means that we can modify the access in place without creating a new data structure. So how can we do that? We have a PD we have a data frame, and yes, and what's this data frame looks like? 4 columns, 3 rows, and when we do transform every let's see, we transform what transform every index. Okay, Ohio, and the first actually it only first 4 characters into the big one, right? Into upper level, and then we have this transform. Yeah, and this is what we have done. We changed the data index into something that we want to change, and this is okay. We are not only change the index, we can only also change the column's name, and we can also rename it. Actually, what we are using is rename it with the for example, with this dictionary, and so rename only index under in place is equal to true. So I want to do some like rename by myself, and this is the original data. So what I want to do is to rename, for example, okay, the first should be like index. So I want to, okay, change like Colorado, to California. And I want to change, okay, I just want to change one thing, sorry. And also I want to change the columns. So columns name, can I change columns name to 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this object is not a callable column name. Okay, I cannot do this. Let's see what's in rename. Maybe I can change the column name here. So what's in rename in Python? Let's check. So just to remember always to check the documents, and then you can get what you want. Not Google, sorry. Yeah, input something not right, not correct. So what we are looking at, okay, this is a columns. We cannot just say the column name here. We can set the column name by using a dictionary, but we cannot just use method. Yeah, you can change the column name by maybe like df.columns is equal to something, but in rename, you are just rename it. So do not think about too much in some function, because this function is created to solve a particular or specific problem. And then let's look at discretization and binning. Okay, I think I have a lot of things in this video, so I will leave the binning, detection, outliers, permutation, and random sampling, and dummy variables, and also the last part of chapter 7, which is string manipulation. Yeah, for my part 2 video of chapter 7. So we will talk about these things that I mentioned later. Bye.